Okay, so where's my mic? There we go. I'm just going to mute my mic again like usual and wait the 4-minute timer so people can join. How was everybody's weekend?
Hey everyone.
Alright, I don't feel like waiting the whole timer like usual. So what I've done recently is very little. It was Canada Day weekend, long weekend, so I guess today's still a day off for most people, I think. But I finally got to work on it today, and in the last stream we got the dashing to work, and now I'm doing the sky bombing, which is basically where after you've jumped you can press Y or shift if you're using the keyboard, and he will just like spin and fall downwards faster than normal. And it's sort of like another way of attacking, so you can see he jumps and they can do it, but that didn't really work there. There we go. But I'm having this thing where sometimes I'm like triggering it like there, like too late, I don't know. I'm just clicking it too late. I guess it's my own fault, really. And I've only been working on this for about an hour now. I also, in this hour, changed the run animation. Just be a little bit more forward geared. Could really change it around, but Oaken Warrior is saying, why don't you just have the enemy's range match the enemy's position? The range should always be with the enemy, so it matched the same. It is. It's just it's checking the distance of the enemy to the player to know if the player's within range. So it's. I like this too. How like it goes perfectly right where his hands go. Yeah. So we got also sky dashing works. So now you can go whoop, and keep going. Spinning, and now we're working on this dive bombing thing. I figure I'll do this effect, but this way maybe? I really need to be able to not sky bomb if you're not high enough. Like I should do like a height check or something, because sometimes when you just go like this, or more so like this, it looks dumb. You're right. There we go. That should fix it. Okay. How do I? Oh, it's this. What does right click do? It says, wait, right click is. Oh, that's the dash, right? I'm really happy with the way this dash has turned out. I'm thinking for this dive bomb, we should give it a really cool particle. That way it doesn't look so shitty. I have, however, changed the movement, so if you're dive bombing, and I've also changed the animation afterwards, so you dive bomb and it forces a jump, and he does that, which I think is kind of nice. But yeah, we definitely need some particle effect where it, like, does something forward. That's great. I don't think you can actually make the same distance back if I were to... Oh, I guess you could. Maybe some impressive skills right there, that's for sure. But yeah, I do plan on fixing up all the animations, because, like, the run's a little bit better, it still needs some more work. It just needs, like, you know what I think it needs? Let's just try something real quick. Its highest point and its lowest point need to be more exaggerated. So this is his lowest point. So here, I'm actually going to lower it down by 0.1 negative. Okay, so it's going to go all the way down to here. And then also here, 0.1 negative. Then its highest point, which is here, is actually going to go up 0.1. So it's really going to be like whoop, whoop. And that should make a difference of 0.2 overall, right? Because down 0.1, up 0.1. So let's see. I'm exercising on color palette? What do you mean by exercising? That's okay for not doing the challenge. I'm actually going to start competing in the challenges to make it more competitive. There we go. Now he's got a little bit more of a hop to him. I like that. It's more like playful, more friendly, right? Boing, 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 boing. Might even be too fast, like just a teeny bit too fast. Where's my running? Let's do like 0.9 for a second. Just to see. That's beautiful. You see his feet aren't sliding anymore and you can actually sort of tell what he's doing. There we go. So we've made the run very, very nice. We still haven't done an idle animation we need to do. I'm not really sure what I want to do with this dive bomb. It's just missing like a... Oh, you know what it needs? Oh, I know. Okay. In my dive bomb, we don't need to see all these things. We can close them up. I had made it so that it doesn't create particles, but it should. My second bool in the jump determines if particles should appear. So when I dive bomb, boom! Right when you hit something, that's great. Oh my god, I really like that. That got so much better all of a sudden. Then it's really like, okay, I get it. You hit the ground. I also now, he falls down this really fast, because I never actually made it so he falls at a slower rate. So we should also tweak that, I think. That's weird, because sometimes when he double jumps it lasts like a really long time, and other times it's like a millisecond. I think it's to do with the way we did the particle itself. Where is that particle? Let's take a gander real quick. Emission. I'm gonna actually turn this emission on for a second. Or wait, it already is going, but it should be like this. I'm confused now. Now I'm really confused. Oh, okay. So, I do plan on publishing this game, yes. Let's go like 5 and 5 again. Alright. Hello, Mr. K, how you doing? Maybe on the dive bomb, have him flip up until he hits, or maybe even make him corkscrew. Maybe. The issue I have with rotations in blenders, you can only rotate up to like 180 degrees. See, this is super strong there, and it's like stupidly strong. But these are only like, boop. That stays on a long fucking time, eh? So I gotta just do a timer that turns that off. It's too... Okay. That's fine. Let's go back to the 3s. 3 made that one not look over the top, and I didn't have to change any code for it. So, 3 and 3. Okay. So now if I dive bomb, it's just that many. I don't mind that. I still think when he's dive bombing, corkscrew. You mean like have him spin downwards? What I could do with the first animation, save this, file, open. So for here, when he goes down, I could rotate him 180. And then when it gets to here, so he's gonna go down, and he rotates which way? To the right, it would seem. And then rotates back to the left. See, he just never rotates the way you'd want him to rotate. That's the problem I'm having. So even if I had it like this, there we go, that's actually full rotation. Boom. His legs kind of go all wonky, but let's just see what happens. It's gonna take some time to update because I saved both animation files, and the first one's a huge one, so I gotta wait a bit. Okay. Whoop. It's almost too fast, eh? I do like that, the second half of it though, but that first half should be much slower. Because it goes... Oh, it's not rotating this whole time, that's why. You. Where are you? Whoa, what in the fuck is that? That looks really cool, but I don't know what I did. So let me just... Okay, wait, so he's going... Spinning, his feet aren't coming up though. That'd be really cool if they did. So if this foot... Something like this. And then something like this. Boom. And then all of a sudden, he's not facing this way. Wait, why did this dive bomb never rotate? Now I'm really confused. So his body's doing some weird karate ninja stuff. Where's this leg? This leg also needs to move. Oh, this leg just went twisted too. Okay, wait. So at this point, this leg actually needs to be... It does need to be over here, which kind of just defeats the whole purpose of what I was just doing. So it's not rotated just yet. It'll look kind of cool like this. But at this point, it does need to be like... way out to here, I guess. Right, so it goes... then he does this, and all of a sudden he's facing the other way now, and then spins. Something really messed up. Why didn't this rotate 180? Or did it, and I'm just being retarded. So this is facing this way. Now he's backwards, but then he's facing the wrong way. On 180? Oh, Jesus. What the fuck? Okay, let's undo that for a second. I want to see what this looks like, where he does this kind of bomb. And then here, let's just make him face this way. So it goes something. And then up. It's really hard to see what's happening. Hello Flex, how you doing today? Boop. He just goes sideways. I kinda like it. It's very... It's really hard to see what's happening though. Yeah, I liked how it was before, in all honesty. Ready to explore. It's gonna reload with the old save. Hello Matt, how you doing today? And this should be where his jump is. Let's see. Oh fuck. Still has the rotation on today. Well, let's just try. Type bomb. It's way too slow. That's already 0.8. Oh, jeez. Yeah, sure. Feel free. Okay, so this point could be. Oh, there we go. Could be much quicker. And then we could really slow this down. I don't know where this is supposed to start with. Let me just undo. Was it 204? Yeah. You have to post without the periods. YouTube doesn't actually allow for links. I should have left the animation how it was. I shouldn't have touched it. That's actually not that bad. It's really hard to see what's happening though. Oh yeah, another thing you can do is just constantly do dive bombs. Which I don't like. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of that rotation. It's really hard to look at. What I could maybe do is just rotate him a little bit extra to like there. Maybe just get like a more of a boom. Yeah, that could work. Alright, I'll open up Discord in a second. Let me just check this out. Okay, back to the no rotations. Wonder if I just toggle that on and then off immediately, if it'll actually... Why is it only hit first? That's just the ability that he's using. If I did this, and then immediately toggled that off, so if I just did like that, a copy, but I did it like down here, would it make them shoot at all? Like just really appear for 1 millisecond? Yeah, they don't appear at all, eh? That's a shame. Alright, let's open Discord. Hopefully my stream doesn't crash. And I should also just quickly close everything I don't need open. That's probably it. Okay. Oh, geez, map means pixel links? Oh, that's really nice too. This is what he sent. Okay, yeah, closing Discord, just checking all the messages there real quick. I like everything except this line. Because I feel like this is meant to be footprints. But it doesn't feel right. Like, it just feels like it's not the right perspective. I would say like this needs to be rotated downwards more, like an extra 20 or 30 degrees. Like it's hard to explain. But yeah, that's very, very nicely done. Okay, let's not do this. We'll leave it how it is for now. Because that basically gets our dive bomb functionality. We also need to make it so it can hurt things if it's dive bombing. There's so many that appear there. Alright, let's do the... But he's no longer dive bombing, so we don't know what to check for. I'd have to create another bool here. It's called bomb particles. Bomb particle, sure, let's do it. Okay. So private bool b sky jump particles. Wait, I have this variable right here. What's this? If curve jumps is 0 and is sky jumping, we do 0. We set to false. I wonder if I could... Okay, I'm gonna also... No, that won't work. I cannot pronounce your name. Yeah, I can't pronounce that. Okay. So we're just gonna create another one. Jump particles equals false. Whenever we jump, like by actually pressing jump, so that's right here, we'll set it to equal false. And whenever we're grounded, we're gonna set it to false also. So it's in movement, I think. Where's movement? I know moving really fast, sorry. Okay. So in this else, we're just going to set this to equal false. Then if this is true, here, we're going to set it to true in the end bomb. So if B sky jump particles, then we're going to need a timer for this. Just determine how long they appear for. So let's do a private float timer, sky jump timer, particle timer. So for like 0.1 seconds. Alright, so we go back down here. And we're just going to do this, minus equals time dot delta time. And then if it's less than or equal to 0, we're going to reset it to equal 0.1. We're going to set the jump to false, and we're going to do the particle. Do I have any PRT variables? There we go. Double jump dot enabled equals false. There we go. So they only appear for 0.1 seconds and then they turn off, which is surprisingly like the perfect length of time. I don't know what it is, but like for a person's eyes, 0.1 and 0.25 seem to be very nice numbers. And there we go. So dive bombing is almost done. I just realized I'm forgetting one last thing, which is so if we're about to bomb, just so you guys are wondering what this code actually means. So I constantly check if we're sky bombing. When you press a button, it sets is about to bomb to be true. So if it is true, we're going to say, okay, we're not jumping. Let's do a bomb hang delay, which means for a certain amount of time, which is 0.1 seconds, we're going to not fall. We're just going to float in the air, right? When that ends, we then say bombing is true and we're no longer about to bomb. If either of those are true, I want the move speed just to be less than normal, right? So you move slower when you're dive bombing. It works nicely like that. Then, to determine if the particles work, you can go down here and you just say, okay, if we have the sky jump particles, we enable them for 0.1 seconds, like I just did. That'll make sense. Here, however, it's just determining if we're now grounded. That means our sky bombing or about to bomb is no longer active because we just hit the ground. Let's just end the bomb. Ending bomb does all this, which it just says, okay, do jump. Wait, where's the do? Oh, it's right here. But this should only happen if is bombing. Because if we were about to bomb and we landed, we're just going to run. Now, the other thing I want to check real quick is if is bombing. Then we want to be able to hit things. So where is combat? Spin attack. Hurt things nearby. There you go. I don't know, maybe I can make it so like that does more damage. I don't really know. But let's move the player near an enemy. I don't even know if we have enemies over there still, but hopefully we do. Excuse me. Excuse me again. Okay. Do we have any enemies here? We can ignore those things. Those are ugly. Oh yeah, I also did this, which actually works nicely. They explode, and if you're too close, they hurt you. But you'll notice they stop moving when they explode, which I want to fix. Are you making the sky bombing a requirement for the button? What do you mean a requirement? Oh, look, there's no particles anymore. That's interesting. Wait, why did my sky bombing all of a sudden just derp right out on me? Is it because I added that one thing here? Let me check. Did that seriously just break it? Or is it the do hurt that broke it? Okay, so it was seriously just that. Okay, that's interesting. So we do need to make it so these things keep moving after they explode. So like they're exploding towards you, because when they stop, you can just easily move out of the way. But I'll get there. Are you making it so that you have to sky bomb the button to make... Oh, this button! I was thinking like a keyboard button or a controller. I wasn't, but it's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. I could tweak that, because right now it's just changing on touch. I can actually skybomb these and that'll turn them, because it counts as a hit. But this is just being toggled by stepping on it. Yeah, I could actually switch that to as having to skybomb them. That'll take some time, some tweaking. Maybe make a bigger button that requires it. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. It's just going to require some little bit of code. What I was hoping I had in this scene was the guy that I was able to jump on, which I deleted all of them. So let's just go to my temporary enemies here. Dangerous cube, enemy bouncer, enemy chaser, infinite. There we go. That's all I need. So he's just gonna, yeah. So he can run into me. Boom. And I can skybomb onto him. Nice. What a beaut. Yeah, I'm really happy with how these dash particles turned out. I'm not also that concerned with these animations, because I'm just gonna be getting better at animating as we go. Like, my run's already infinitely better than it was today. I actually wonder if I loaded up a previous stream, we can compare the two. Hello, Odd Potion. So, I guess I've been working on this for a month now, but I didn't work on it for the last 2 weeks, except for one day. So, we can just say we're only 2 weeks in. I'm gonna say I'm 2 weeks in. Because I've only seriously been working on it for 2 weeks. We've done a bunch of stuff off game. Yeah, but all that stuff, like I said, was all in like one day. Like, on Thursday 2 weeks ago, I coded all the enemies. And then I've had another 1 day worth of work after that, which is where I did like these explosions, and then today with the dive bombing. So I'd like to say I'm about 2 weeks in, maybe 2.5. Okay, so the dive bombing works. We can now put that aside. Let's go look at our list of things. Why is this? Form respawn? Okay. Oh, I made a form accident, that's right. That's interesting how it went first. What? Please unlink the form first. How do I unlink the form? Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. We still haven't done power-ups, eh? So, this is coded. This is coded. And what day are we on now? So like you can see here, I did a bunch of stuff on the 29th. A few things on the 27th. And before that was all the 22nd. And I started this on the 22nd, right? So like, I wasted a lot of days. We're already on the 3rd of this month, eh? Holy shit. That's crazy. The pedestals were just a temporary model I've made to handle power-ups. So I'm going to code what the power-ups do right now, and then we're going to model them. Because right now there's, yeah, pedestal with the mask on it, because that was really simple to make. But I don't like the look of that, and I want to put some effort into it. Oh, sorry, my mic got muted. Thank you for pointing that out. I don't know what the last thing was that I said. Have any idea on the game's name and what the GUI look like? Game art, etc. Or is it too early? So the entire game is going to be very Greek, ancient Greek feel, floating in the clouds, kind of old, almost like Shadow of the Colossus kind of stuff. UI, no idea. I'm terrible with UI. I'm not really good at 2D animation or 2D art in general, so I'm not sure. And then the name of the game, I'm not really sure. He's a satyr. Maybe just call it satyr. I don't think there's been a game that does that. So the shifting power-up is going to be can move through specific walls. What else is there? Okay, where else is the, there we go, vanish. What's a vanish do? I don't want to do invisible. Yeah, I'm thinking of calling it satyr, because he is a satyr. Okay, so this vanish cap, shifting, move through enemies, move through objects. And wings, flight. Those are the three things. So these are basically just going to be if statements and whatnot. Since you can only be one at a time. So in reality, I could just use an enum, and I do have an enum. Do I want to do that? I'm gonna sneeze. Give me a second. I can feel it coming. Goddamn. Okay, I'm back. So, if we look at the game state, game manager, I do have a power-up, so we can know what power-up we're currently in. So we should just get a player stats record, or a variable, in our player, then determine which one we're in, and then we can use that to modify the inputs of our player. So, let's go back to player input, go to the top, and I'll actually put this all the way at the top here, and just call it a private player stats, p-stats, and I believe I have a reference of this in my global static variable, so I could just say globals dot p-stats. There we go. Switch state machine. Yeah, it's kind of too late for me to like change all of this for the switch states, for the bombing, dashing, wall running, jumping, swimming, which I really wish I had originally done. Remember, this, like I said, was going to be a very simple tutorial. But I can at least use the enum from this to help me out a bit. So yeah, so if we looked at my player stats, you'll see here it is an enum. Boom. So I can then just check if it's metal, wings, or phase. I should rename this to be phase here, so I don't, because I was confused, couldn't figure out what shifting was. There we go. All right, so metal's gonna probably take the least amount of time, even though it looks like the most amount. Doesn't seem that hard, right? So let's move this over to this. All right, I can't do the other monitor. What am I thinking? If only Discord, or not Discord, but OBS would track what screen I want based on where my mouse is. You know what I mean? So like, if I had my mouse over the other screen, it would then switch this monitor capture to the other screen. That would be really friggin' nice. But anyways. Okay. Maybe have the metal state be called, I think I'm going to call it bronze, actually. And I'm going to make them go that color, because they were in like the Bronze Age back then. I really like that idea. But actually, you know what? Maybe I'll call it now before I call it metal. Bronze. Alright. Bronze. Now, I did also have similar enum, but this is power-ups and crowns. It's slightly different. I want to change this to bronze. And then open... How do I open this script again? What was the command? Crap. I can never remember this one. It's not F5. I just did something wrong. Let's do that again. Build started. How do I cancel the build? Okay. What did I do? I don't know. Microsoft Visual Studio View code snippets, something like that. I don't know. What did I search before for this? My history. Maybe I can find it. This one. Control D. Is that what it is? No. Control Shift T? Maybe? Nope. I don't know why that would change. I have no idea what's going on there. What's Control D do? This really bothers me. I can never remember it. It actually really bothers me that I can't remember this. I'm gonna assume it was like F7? Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna open the goddamn script. I give up. It's right here anyways. The amount of time I just wasted on that. Bronze. 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 Oh, it's funny. I never even changed this. It would have been an error if I didn't notice that. Cool. Okay. Hello, Abdullah. How you doing today? So, oh, my music just died. That's a really bad sign. That's always a really bad sign for my stream. Is my stream still going? Yep. Okay. Well, I don't have music for now, I guess. I'll have to survive. Let me move this over to here so I don't forget what I'm doing. Oh, my phone's on the Wi-Fi. Huh, of course. Alright, so it can't be hurt, which basically means let's go to the hurt section. Alright, so in all of this, to check collision, if it hits us, we just need to know if we can be hurt, right? If it's an enemy. Wait, now I'm really confused. Oh, this is us trying to hurt them. Right? And if it's dangerous, we get hurt? Now I'm really confused. Because I also have this one, don't I? Wait. Yeah, I've hurt things nearby, which is this. When am I ever doing this then? Oh, this is for if we jumped on them. This is the only time we hurt them there. Or if it's... Oh, okay, I see. So, essentially, I just got confused again, but this... we're casting 2 overlap spheres on the... Yep. So we're checking if... I don't know how the enemy can get hurt. Oh yeah, okay, I get it. I get it. Check if we jumped on top of the enemy or one landed on top of us. That's what this whole section's doing, and it's separated from hurt things nearby because this is triggered by either doing sky bombing or what is the spinning? Spinning. Yeah. Let's put this here. Cool. It's also time for a quick round of ad roulette, everybody. The rules are simple. I'm going to press play ad. Whoever gets stuck with it, put it in chat. Let us know what you got. Okay. So we're going to need this then in both sections. Here. Or not even like... I think I have the same snippet of code in a bunch of spots. Do I not? If was hurt. I don't know why I have this fair. What's this do? We do it here, determine that. Wait. It's never set to true. Only jump if damage is not from below us. Oh yeah, we got rid of that. This whole variable is useless. Which means we can then delete this. Yeah, we can delete it. Hurt by T, was hurt true, yeah. We're going to want to move this to be its own little function, and then in there we can check what state we're in to see if we actually get hurt or not, right? I also want to get rid of this... What? Oh, I don't know how I just got up there. There we go. Okay. So let me just check was hurt again. See if it's the same. So this one here is T true, state is hurt. T, true, state equals hurt. Yes. So it looks like it is in fact the same every time. So let's try void try to hurt player. And it needs to take in a transform T. So we need to know what hurt us. So we're going to put it in here. And we're going to move it here. Like so, and like so. Okay, so if we weren't hurt, we're going to get hurt. But we also want to see if pstats dot state dot power-ups current power power. That's what I'm gonna call instead. pstats.power. You gonna give me any hints here? No, nothing for me. No help for me, eh? Okay. pstats dot current power. Still, why are you not giving me a... That's really weird. Alright, you know what then? Let's reopen it. I think I toggled those off somehow. Hopefully they're not permanently off. I'm so excited though, guys. Once we do power-ups, we're basically done... Oh no, we still have to do all the UI. Once we do power-ups and UI, we can finally start fleshing out the world and the enemy objects and stuff. Okay, there we go. Current power is equal to bronze. So if it doesn't equal bronze, right? Because bronze means we're immune. Oh, oops. Okay. So that's the phase one. We don't want this nearby. This is the wings. I don't want this nearby. So this black mask here is bronze. So if I get this, we shouldn't, like right now we can get hurt. No, we can't. Object reference not set to an instance of an object. Yeah, the HUD basically. Player stats equals globals dot p stats. That shouldn't be like that, but I think it's because we're doing this on awake, and our globals are setting it before that or after that. So this should now hurt us. Good. Oh, fucking cape. There we go. So now we got this, and now we're no longer able to get hurt. That's why he'll still chase us and he'll still explode. But there you go. We can't get hurt now. Do you have a crawler AI? What do you mean crawler? You have to be more descriptive on that one. Because this guy technically crawls. Okay, so we can only get hurt. That's the first part down. Let's make this green. Like so. We don't have lava in our game. So I'm going to not leave that at all. Swimming, next thing. I really don't like where this is. I'm just going to keep putting this in update until it finds it. That's what I'm going to do. Or if I just put it in start, like... And then we go to globals and we go to awake. That isn't awake. Okay, so that might go in the right time now, right? Yeah, so essentially these just bump into you. That's all they try to do. And the idea is, once they hit you, they're going to play an animation like they're attacking, but you're actually taking damage just by proximity. So these things should no longer be able to hurt me. And I can also knock them all back. Cool. Alright, so, and this worked having it here. So I'm going to leave it there. And I'm going to actually remove it here entirely. Remove this. If you guys are wondering why I have to put that in start, it's basically because awake happens before everything. So if this was awake happens before the other awake, we're screwed. But since globals is on awake, if we put this to start, this will always happen after it. And it should be back. Yeah. I think the reason my stream is actually doing so terribly is because I'm using an extremely old version of OBS. I'm using Classic and it's not updated, and yeah. So I think for the next stream I'll download the new version of OBS and yeah, we'll go from there. Okay, so where's my swimming stuff? Do swimming logic here. Y equals okay, so we do this, or pstats dot current power is equal to power dot bronze. That should mean we'll jump in water, but I don't think that's also where I want it. So let me just keep looking here. Toggle swimming. Okay, so yeah, here's where we're gonna toggle it. So if is, oh, we already have that. If the swimming is true, right, then we're going to say if it's not equal to bronze, we're going to do the rest of it. Right. Is that the only place I want it, though? I think that's all the places I want it, so let's go try it out. So first things first, I'm actually going to go run to the water, jump in it, see if I swim normally. I really like this new run animation. Perfect amount of bounce, okay. So, it doesn't look like it wants me to swim right now. Now is that because of... I might have broken it somewhere else and just never tested it. Where are global stats or player stats or whatever? Am I supposed to... Am I blind? Oh, it's right here, game manager. So we're on none. Now we're on bronze, but let me just... It still seems to... Alright, we got some weird problems. So let's move our player over there. Let's move this over there also. Alright, now I'm going to undo all of this bronze stuff that I put in, just to see if swimming actually worked beforehand, because I haven't actually checked it in a little while. Okay, so I jump in. Aha, so I've actually broken the swimming. Interesting. What I'm gonna do is if we enter water, I'm going to... Let me just try something here. Where'd I break it? It's not with that code. Is swimming. Let's keep control Zetting. Maybe I didn't undo everything I thought I did. No, I shouldn't. Okay. Oh man, oh man, oh man. I don't know where this check swimming has gone awry. You know what it probably is? One of these is stopping it. It has to be. I'm gonna just toggle this return off. Nope. Okay, let's figure out what state I'm in at least. So it says we're in the player's swim down, but he's not actually swimming. Oh, that's concerning. Oh! Somehow our swim's no longer working. What? I know what I did. Oh my god, I was so scared. This is only 0 to 29, so it wasn't getting any of the other frames after it. So this needs to go to like 0 to 450. Save. It's gonna take some time. Okay. Oh, that was some scary shit. So we can actually leave this on, and that should work. That also means none of our other animations should have been working, so I'm actually extremely confused how everything else was. Yeah, there. We really gotta fix the treading water bullshit. But anyways, let's do the metal stuff. Yay for problem solving. Alright, now. Swim. If we're not swimming and we were recently in water, or we're not recently in water, is this just always called? No, it's basically if we are swimming. Because this here and this here... Oh no, this is different because this is a combination. It's not both. I see. I see. Yeah, sorry, my stream is not handling all that well today. So if we're not swimming... Okay, let's just go here. And pstats dot current power does not equal or equals bronze, and this could be an ore. Wait, no. Okay, putting down. 1 second. Okay, wait. I'm a little confused here because this is my jump logic. Move speed equals normal movement speed. We're gonna jump. Okay, yeah. So this is just. We're not gonna ever be recently in water though, so it shouldn't matter because we're never setting ourselves to be recently in water. If is swimming. But where am I getting this is swimming from? Okay, right here, that's where it was. So if this is true, we're going to then say if it's not equal to bronze, let me do this. So if we have the bronze power up, we should no longer swim, we should just fall at a normal rate. Not really anything special, but we do fall. So we're swimming right now. Good. We picked up the power up. And now we're at the bottom. Now we're running around. Alright. So now let's reduce our movement speed. We still move at the same rate. But we could be doing it in here though, right? So we could put it in if is swimming is true. And then based on what it is, let me try something here. Never mind, this is fine. Take this, go to our movement, which has our gravity now. We put it all in one same thing. Movement. If we're not grounded, or is swimming. If we're hanging, else if we're swimming, else if is bombing, else if, okay, else if this, then we're going to actually want to set what's 54 times by, oh, I guess I can just multiply by 2 here, what am I thinking? So if I jump right now, wait, that's a not equal sign, isn't it? Yeah. You can clearly tell what, it's almost too strong also. It really makes your jump like impossible. Okay. I wonder if multiplying it by 2 here compared to multiplying it by 2 here actually changes that number. I feel like it would. Nope. It's still insanely strong. Alright. Oh, Philip, we're working on power-ups right now, and the one we're doing is the metal power-up. So essentially, when you get it, you don't jump as high, you don't swim, you fall faster, So that's us right now. And I also kind of want to make it so you move a little bit slower. Like, instead of being able to go to here, I want the max speed to be like this. So close these. We need this here. If nope. If pstats dot current power is equal to pstats dot wait is equal to, there we go, dot bronze, we're gonna set movement speed to equal normal movement speed times by 0.75f. She's not gonna move as fast, and our run speed and animated modifier is gonna equal 0.75f. I think that might cause us some weird problems. We'll see. I think it's gonna keep us running even when we're not. Nope. Moves a little bit too slow, I think. Go a little bit faster. Yeah. We won't toggle this. So I like how sometimes this happens, eh? Because I started running before anything else. Alright, there you go. So you move slightly slower. And I also just, I don't know, I want to set, what if I tried this? This might cause me some weird grief, but run and a modifier equals run and a modifier times by, I know it seems odd, but I think that'll work because we're constantly resetting it to like a 1. There we go, it did slow it down, perfect. So it slowed down at the same rate our movement. I might actually make it move a little bit slower than since that worked. Let's go like 0.80. And Ocarina of Warrior says I might need to change the animation too to make it more of like a metal run. You could be right. I might need a whole new slew of animations. But for now, we're gonna just not. There you go. So you can clearly tell you're running slower. If you're just still sliding a little bit, I think. No, they're actually, wait, are they? Just a teeny bit of a slide, eh? So we got a normal movement speed, we can run, we can jump, then we get this metal power up, and all of a sudden, I think it makes it a bigger slide, doesn't it? Should you fall faster when bronze, though? I believe you would. Just like a feather falls slower than a coin, right? It's about density, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure Nikolai technically would fall faster because of the density of the object. I like that. It almost looks like you have a different animation. He's still a little bit too cheery then for it, but that's okay. Now, I suppose.
The truth is so hard to find. With all the things that's going on, I lost track, I felt so strong. I got you on my mind, but something's been done wrong. Sometimes I've been thinking,
Regardless, that's going to be the mechanics. So he can't swim, which works. So we can set that to red or green. 1 second. Alright, boys and gals, I'm actually going to go for a swim for a bit. I'll probably be back streaming in about an hour. So, if you guys want to join again, see you then. If not, take care, everybody. Thank you for joining. As always, I've been me, you've been you. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Take care, everybody.